Welcome back to the absolute bleeding edge of automotive engineering here on Drive and RPM. Today, we need to have a very serious, very uncomfortable conversation about a geopolitical and industrial Trojan horse that has just been unleashed on the global automotive market. When you walk into a dealership in London, Sydney, or Berlin, and you see the octagonal MG badge, what immediately comes to mind? For nearly a century, Morris Garages has represented the quintessential British motoring experience. It was the absolute symbol of European automotive heritage, winding country roads, and traditional, soul-stirring combustion engines. But today, in 2026, that classic, comforting badge is the most dangerous and heavily armed weapon in the arsenal of the Chinese automotive empire. You see, the strategic minds in Beijing and Shanghai understood a fundamental psychological truth. Breaking into the hyper-competitive Western market with a completely unknown, unpronounceable Chinese brand name is an incredibly difficult, multi-billion-dollar uphill battle. Western consumers are inherently skeptical. So SAIC Motor, China's largest and most powerful state-owned automaker, executed a masterstroke. They simply bought the British heritage. They acquired the MG brand out of the ashes of the Rover Group collapse, intentionally kept the European styling and design center operating in London to maintain the psychological disguise, but they entirely hollowed out the mechanicals. Underneath that classic, trusted British badge now lies some of the most hyper-advanced, aggressive, and disruptive electric vehicle architecture on the planet. China is systematically buying out traditional legacy brands to bypass Western skepticism and infiltrate local driveways. And the ultimate culmination of this ruthless strategy just hit the streets today, May 7th, 2026. It is officially called the MG 4X, heavily based on the domestic S5 EV architecture. On the surface, it looks like a sleek, modern, sophisticated crossover. But underneath the cold sheet metal, it is an engineering anomaly designed specifically, down to the last millimeter, to obliterate legacy European hatchbacks and violently dethrone the current king of the segment, the BYD Atto 3. Sit back, turn up the volume, and pay close attention, because today we are executing a forensic teardown of the MG 4X architecture. We are going to expose exactly how SAIC is using British history to conquer the future. Before we look at the technological warfare that the MG 4X brings to the table, we have to look at what legacy European automakers are still desperately trying to sell you. Let's take the Volkswagen Polo, an absolute benchmark for the European and global compact market, as our victim today. The VW Polo is built on the MQB A0 platform. While Volkswagen will tell you this is a refined platform, from an engineering perspective, it is a masterpiece of a bygone, obsolete era. It relies on an internal combustion engine mounted transversely over the front axle, a heavy transaxle gearbox, and a primitive, cost-cutting torsion beam rear suspension. Because of the physical, unchangeable constraints of the cast iron or aluminum engine block, the complex exhaust routing that runs underneath the floorpan, and the bulky fuel tank sitting ahead of the rear axle, the internal packaging of the Polo is terribly compromised. When you buy a combustion hatchback, you are paying tens of thousands of dollars for a machine that wastes a massive amount of its physical exterior footprint just to house a vibrating, thermally inefficient metal block that loses 70% of its energy as heat. Now let's look at the X-ray scan of the MG 4X. SAIC engineered this vehicle from the ground up on their dedicated modular scalable platform MSP, also known as the Nebula architecture. Visually from the outside, the MG 4X has the footprint of a slightly enlarged, aggressive hatchback, measuring 4,500 millimeters in total length. But because there is no internal combustion engine, no transmission tunnel, and no exhaust piping, the Chinese engineers pushed the wheels to the absolute extreme corners of the chassis. This results in a massive, cavernous wheelbase of 2,735 millimeters. To put that mathematical reality into perspective, you are getting the exterior agility, the easy parking, and the tight turning radius of a compact city car, but the interior cabin volume, the shoulder room, and the rear seat legroom of a premium D-segment executive sedan. But the true superiority of the MSP platform isn't just about cabin space. It is about the physics of vehicle dynamics. A front-wheel drive internal combustion car like the Polo suffers from a severe front heavyweight bias, leading to catastrophic understeer when pushed to its limits. The MG ES5, however, utilizes a rear-mounted motor, paired with a floor-mounted battery pack, creating an ultra-low center of gravity and a near-perfect 55-weight distribution. When you enter a corner at high speeds, the front wheels of the MG only have to deal with lateral steering forces, while the rear wheels handle the longitudinal propulsion. The era of the heavy, compromised, front-wheel drive combustion hatchback is not just struggling. Mathematically and dynamically, it is functionally dead. If the MSP chassis is the skeleton of the MG ES5, the battery pack is its beating heart. And this is exactly where SAIC has completely changed the rules of global engagement. For the last 5 years, the entire automotive industry from Toyota to Porsche has been talking about solid-state batteries as the mythical holy grail of EV technology. They promised us we might see it in million-dollar hypercars by the end of the decade. SAIC didn't wait for the end of the decade. The entry-level trim of the MG ES5 is arriving at global dealerships featuring a groundbreaking 53.9 kilowatt-hour semi-solid-state battery pack as standard equipment. Let's put on our lab coats and break down the chemistry of why this is terrifying for the competition. In a standard, legacy lithium-ion battery, a highly volatile liquid electrolyte is used to facilitate the movement of lithium ions between the cathode and the anode during charging and discharging. This liquid is the ultimate Achilles heel of modern EVs. It is highly flammable, and over thousands of charge cycles, it allows for the growth of lithium dendrites. These dendrites are microscopic, needle-like metallic spikes that slowly grow across the liquid electrolyte. If they pierce the internal separator, they create a short circuit, resulting in instantaneous, catastrophic thermal, runaway the unstoppable battery fires you see on the news. SAIC's semi-solid chemistry violently disrupts this flaw. They replace a massive portion of that volatile liquid with a solid, conductive polymer matrix. The engineering implications of this semi-solid architecture are massive on 3 distinct, revolutionary fronts. First, thermal stability. The safety margins are essentially aerospace-grade. Because the solid matrix acts as a physical barrier, dendrite growth is physically choked out. Even in the event of a severe structural puncture or an extreme crash, the battery inherently resists combustion. Second, energy density. By utilizing a semi-solid matrix, SAIC's chemical engineers can pack far more active materials into a much smaller, lighter physical volume. This allows them to extract a heavily optimized range of 510 kilometers from a very compact 53.9 kW pack. Third, and perhaps most crucially for massive global markets like Canada, the UK, and Northern Europe, is extreme winter performance. Traditional liquid electrolytes freeze and become thick and viscous in sub-zero temperatures, completely crippling your driving range and your fast charging speeds. The semi-solid structure maintains its rapid ion conductivity even in brutal, freezing conditions. By democratizing this million-dollar technology and putting it into an entry-level crossover, MG is employing a predatory, scorched earth pricing strategy that makes standard LFP batteries look instantly antiquated. Now we arrive at the absolute bloodbath. The main strategic target for the MG ES5 isn't just to bury legacy combustion cars from Volkswagen or Ford. Its crosshairs are locked directly, laser-focused onto the BYD Atto 3, widely known as the Yuan Plus in domestic markets. For the last couple of years, the Atto 3 has completely dominated the global electric crossover market. It has been the default choice. But in the brutal, hyper-accelerated world of Chinese automotive engineering, resting on your laurels means you are already dead. MG has explicitly reverse-engineered BYD's dominance and violently exposed its core mechanical flaws. Let's look at the raw, unforgiving dynamic data. The BYD Atto 3 is built on BYD's E-Platform 3.0. It's a good platform, but it relies on a fundamentally compromised front-wheel drive, FWD architecture paired with basic, industry-standard MacPherson struts at the front. Here is the physics problem. When you accelerate hard in an Atto 3, the laws of physics dictate that the vehicle's mass instantly transfers to the rear axle. This suspension squat physically unloads the weight from the front tires. The result? Severe torque steer, massive traction loss, and the electronic stability control system going into a panic as the front wheels desperately scramble and slip to find grip on the tarmac. The MG 4X bypasses this fundamental dynamic flaw completely. SAIC equipped the MG 4X with a rear-mounted, high-efficiency synchronous permanent magnet motor, and they didn't build it alone. This motor is manufactured by United Automotive Electronic Systems UAES, a high-tech, billion-dollar joint venture between SAIC and the German engineering titans at Bosch, producing up to 150 kilowatts, or roughly 201 horsepower. This rear-wheel drive RWD setup means that under hard acceleration, the vehicle's weight is pushed aggressively down onto the driven rear wheels, mechanically multiplying your traction. MG absolutely abandoned the cheap, bouncy suspension setups favored by BYD. They equipped the rear of the 4X with a highly sophisticated, geometry-perfect 5-link independent rear suspension. This is the exact type of expensive, complex kinematic control hardware you normally only find bolted underneath a BMW 3 Series or a Porsche Macan. It controls camber and toe angles perfectly during suspension compression. In a corner-to-corner battle on a winding road, the MG 4X will dynamically dismantle, humiliate, and out-handle the BYD Atto 3. It is not even a fair fight. It is an engineering massacre. But mechanical superiority, a 50-50 weight distribution, and a solid-state battery are only half of the equation in 2026. The true, final battleground for global dominance is silicon, processing power, and software. While legacy competitors are still relying on basic, hard-coded lane keep assist systems that bounce you between white lines like a bowling ball, MG has partnered with consumer electronics tech giant Oppo and autonomous driving software leader Momenta to build the silicon brain of the 4X. The cabin features a heavily integrated smart cockpit that goes far beyond Apple CarPlay. It utilizes Momenta's incredibly advanced R7 reinforcement learning world model. We are no longer talking about standard cruise control. We are talking about a navigate on autopilot, no-A system that brings true, predictive artificial intelligence to the entry-level mass market. This system doesn't just blindly read lines on the road using a camera. It builds a real-time 3D voxel map of the physical scene. It anticipates the unpredictable movements of pedestrians. It tracks the trajectory of surrounding vehicles, and it executes complex, defensive driving maneuvers in real time, learning from the fleet data every single day. The MG 4X is essentially a learning supercomputer wrapped in a crossover body. As the MG 4X officially rolls out of the Chinese manufacturing plants today and boards the massive Ro-Ro shipping vessels bound for the ports of Europe, the UK, and Australia, the message it sends is chillingly clear. SAIC has successfully utilized the Trojan Horse of a classic, nostalgic British badge to deliver an absolute engineering masterpiece. They have built a car that makes traditional internal combustion vehicles look like vibrating museum exhibits and makes the current top-selling EV leaders look mechanically primitive. With its rear-wheel drive chassis dynamics, its Porsche-level 5-link suspension, its Momenta AI brain, and its groundbreaking semi-solid-state battery technology, the MG 4X isn't just competing in the market, it is ripping up the rulebook and burning it. I pass the ultimate question over to you, the drive and RPM audience. Knowing the brutal mechanical reality of what lies beneath that British badge, Would you still ever consider wasting your money on a legacy VW hatchback? Would you still settle for the front-wheel drive limitations of a BYD Atto 3? Or is the MG 4X the only mathematically logical choice for the future of your driveway? Let me know your unfiltered thoughts in the comments section below. Hit that subscribe button to stay ahead of the global engineering curve, and I will see you in the next forensic teardown. Drive safe and stay obsessed.